Okay, almost ready. Let's see. What should we draw? Yesterday we drew a cute little kitten. Let's see. This guy right here. I think today I'd like to keep, do some sort of cute animal thing. Maybe a little kitten, maybe a puppy. Not sure. You guys got any ideas? Throw them in the chat and let's figure it out. And just close everything so I can focus. All right. It's so hard for me to focus when I got a million windows open and stuff, you know. Okay. A million windows open and I just can't find my music. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, I think I want to draw like some sort of little cute animal. Maybe it's a bunny. Maybe it's a cute little bunny. Who knows? I'm just roughing things out, but I don't know. He looks kind of demented. Like a gummy bear, almost, right? I'm just doodling right now, but let me know what you guys want to see. I am open to suggestions. I always start off with like this really fat charcoal sketch, just kind of like helps me rough in shapes and stuff. But I don't know. What if we had him like driving a tank or something, you know? That'd be kind of fun. It's like a tank operator, or is that what they call them? Drivers, maybe, or something. Like, since my last one, we had this, like, dude in a mech. Maybe this is just, like, a little soldier guy. Maybe he's fighting the dude in the mech. I don't know. Could be fun. I mean, his maybe. Oh, I didn't realize I switched pencils real quick. Let's go back. I think I'm hauling ass in this. It could be kind of cute. You guys ever play Metal Gear Solid? A game? They had these like really kind of stubby tanks. I really liked all their vehicles, I feel like, right? I didn't play it all that much, but like when it was at the arcade and stuff, I remember how cool it looked. I liked all the little tanks and stuff. It kind of looks like he's in a pot or something, like in a cauldron. Yeah, maybe we can do something to get away from that. And get rid of this dude in the background because we don't need him. Where's my airbrush? Nope. Yeah, that's feeling kind of cute, or at least for an idea. I like it. Okay, let's see. Let's go with that idea. So right now, all I'm going to do is just like do another sketch layer, because my first sketch layer is usually like super rough, you know? This is just going to be a little bit more refined. I can sort of make some new decisions and leave some things open. Let's try a different brush. This STEM technical pencil is annoying. That's better. Just wasn't even like working, you know? Yeah, get it away from feeling like a cauldron. I want to give it some shape. And I really should have some reference tanks up, but I'm just kind of gonna wing it. A little chair here or something. Headrest. I like it being like a convertible tank though, it's like a bumper car or something. So he can stick his cute little head out. Maybe he was waving. Hello. It's a happy little war. Shift him over a little bit. I want to have some room. For these treads. I'm not totally sold on them yet though. Yeah, he's a cute little dude. I like that. Maybe this is like where you fill the gas up in the thing. I don't know. I don't know anything about tanks. But this doesn't have to do anything other than look cute, I'm just trying to give it enough pieces so that it looks like maybe it could function, like it was designed to be a working machine. Really should have some kind of reference, but I'm just being lazy. I think something like, yeah, like something like that work. We'll probably black that out. Some dark shadow there. Everything is real crammed in this tiny little cockpit. Little chunky bunny. Scale them down just a little bit. Yeah, I'm feeling that. That's pretty cool. maybe a little vent. I don't like that. I don't like him being happy. How are you guys feeling about that? I'm okay with it. Start maybe inking some. We can continue to revise it and stuff the whole time, but yeah. Really like getting to the inking part. Let's make the headlights pop out a little bit. What you can do in Procreate is if you draw a circle and then you hold it, you can scale it to any size you want. I realize now that you guys probably can't even see my sketch, it's so light. Oof, sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna make that a little bit darker, and then I'm gonna go back to my ink layer. So now, like I was saying, I wanna fix these headlights a little bit. I'm gonna keep them like perfect circles. So what I did was I drew a circle the best I could, and then like held my Apple Pencil down, and then tapped with my other finger, and I get a perfect circle that I can scale up and scale down to whatever I want. I want this to like break. I want this to break the silhouette of the tank a little bit, so I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. There. Something like that. And then now you can see it's just popping out a little bit. And it just makes it feel a little bit, gives it a little bit more life, and also makes it, I think, cuter. You know, the more round shapes you put in a cartoon, the cuter the character looks. And that goes for the tanks and cars and everything too. You can make them look real cute. So I'm just going to make that about the same size. And I think I'm going to have this cut in there too, but we can dial all that stuff in. Like I said, I'm making sure I've got all these round shapes. Just do that because it's going to bug me. Can you guys see that sketch okay? I think so, right? Yeah. It's hard to tell, you know, when you're streaming this. You guys aren't seeing all the contrast I'm seeing on my screen, so I'm trying to keep that in mind for you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add this gun, this cannon, whatever you call these things. So I just drew a circle and then I held it, and I can sort of place it however I want now. I'm going to do the same thing here for the outside of the cannon. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to erase part of it too. But this is going to give me a good ellipse that I can work from, build off of. And like I said, you know, I'm trying to make sure that all my shapes have like sort of a roundness to them. Yeah, I think that feels kind of nice. I will all the time go over and over a line until I get something I'm happy with. It's so hard to let it go, you know, and commit to it. And do something like that. Let it connect to the body of the tank. Yeah, it's feeling okay, right? It looks like a stubby little cannon. We'll go with that right now. I might change it later, I'm not sure. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do the windshield here. This is like Animal Crossing, if Animal Crossing was gonna have a war, right? Something like that. I never really played that game, but my wife does. Yeah, this is like a Animal Crossing conquering infantrymen or something. I don't know. Kind of messed up his head shape there. Whoops. Let's fill in some of these dark shapes here. Yeah, he's a happy little dude, right? I'm gonna probably like go in and thicken the lines up and stuff too, but I feel like his window is a little off center or something. Something's looking weird about it. Maybe it's just too long on that side. I honestly shouldn't be worrying about it right now at this point. I think that's a little bit better. Maybe that doesn't need to be popping out there. I'm not sure. I'm really trying to make this tank as tall as possible. He's got like a monster truck tank or something, you know. Yeah. Close that shape there, because there's going to be like a cast shadow on the barrel of this cannon here. Now I'm just going to put in some shadow there inside the barrel of the gun. Maybe this side is what's bothering me. I did want to have it look like it was like a pretty simple. Pretty simple tank. So I made this long line here that kind of just rounds it out, but I don't know. Something about it's looking a little bit weird. Maybe I'm just being a little overly sensitive to it. I don't know. I'm gonna try and make this a quick one. You know, yesterday I got lost in it and I think I ended up spending like 2 hours on that drawing, which was silly, you know, but it was fun. I enjoyed doing this. Like I could just doodle all day and be totally happy. All right. Change his eyes up a little bit. I think if I make them more perfect circles and separate them a little bit more, he might look a little stupider, which is kind of what I want. I'll just duplicate that eye and move it out and kind of make him like wall-eyed. Give him like a blank expression. That's feeling cute. And then the idea for this part here, I guess this is kind of like storage for the tank or something. Maybe he keeps his like extra rounds in there or whatever he's doing, you know? So they like snap shut. Or he keeps his snacks. Hey, what's up, Arun? Here, Arun, I'm gonna put a little flag on this tank for you. There you go. Well, number 2. I think that's what's feeling so weird about this. This shape's off. There we go. I didn't even realize it wasn't symmetrical. There we go. And then just need to do this other little tread here. I feel like maybe my eyesight's going bad. I'm not sure. I've always done this. I've never had glasses or anything, but like when I'm drawing, I tend to squint a whole lot, you know, and that's just me trying to like look at the shape of as a whole and not take in the details. So if I look really stupid on camera, I mean, because of the squinting, I realize I look really stupid on camera normally, but because of the squinting, that's what I'm doing. My wife and I, we make these drawing videos and I have to edit them, and it's super painful because I just look at myself squinting all the time, and there's nothing I can do about it because that's just the way I draw. All right, let's do something about these treads here. I feel like that's looking kind of cute. I feel like maybe the shape of the treads isn't right. I kind of want to do sketching. Let's go that Derwent brush. I want to do something more like, I get rid of these. Okay, I'm on my Derwent brush. Yep. I want to do something more like this. No. So the idea is that it gets smaller in the front, so it's not just, it's going to give it a little bit more motion. Like he's traveling. I mean, also, I think some tanks are just built like this, but having it be pinched in the front, I think is going to make it look a little bit more dynamic. And then can add some like dust and stuff getting kicked up. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Something like that. Can also lose some more of this sketch, you know, just don't need it anymore. Get rid of that thing there too. All right. And now we'll go back to inking. You guys ever have just so many brushes? Like, I just collected over the years and it's just become like such a hindrance, you know? I need to like just start fresh with these. That's not what I want. I want like my tinderbox one back. Where'd that go? This one. That's what I wanted. get rid of this little piece here. It's gonna need cleaning up and stuff anyway, but thanks, Ruth. Do this tread. Yeah, I think that feels better. And I'm gonna get rid of these little pieces, clean up after myself a little bit because I'm a sloppy wiener. There we go. Okay, and then I feel like this needs to be a little bit more pointed. Again, I shouldn't be worried about it, but I'm not going to be able to focus on anything else. Okay. I just realized that Bunny might be doing a Nazi salute. It looks a little too Elon right now. That's a little bit better. Can't have any Nazi bunnies running around in tanks. Yeah, now it's coming together. Yeah, that's feeling cool. Panzer Bunny. No, this bunny is just protecting America's interests. Fighting for freedom. I'm going to do some little rivet details. Give him a cute little smile. Those like dumb buck teeth. Maybe. I want to give them like big buck teeth so they read. And then maybe a bigger smile. Yeah, I like it without the smile. Let's just give them a little smirk. Yeah, it would be really cool to make a video game like this, you know, like Metal Slug meets Animal Crossing. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd play that game. Let's try something like that. I could see this like maybe as a Sonic character, you know? Yeah, didn't they have like, oh, God, like, I think there were like little Dr. Robotnik. I mean, he would be like a little robot bunny or something, though, right? Robotnik, like, experimented on him, like Dr. Moreau style. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've like actually played Sonic. I did see the new movie though, and hot take, PU, not good. Tortoise versus Hare 2? I don't know what that is. Oh, like just the story of the tortoise versus the hare? Or like I was thinking you were talking about like some kind of video game I didn't know. Yeah, the Sonic movie. Um, I mean, not that I had like high hopes in it or anything, but like I saw like the first one and it was it was all right. It was funny, you know, Jim Carrey like being weird and fun. That's cool. Uh, this one, I don't know. It felt like all of the actors like it didn't seem like they'd gotten them on the same stage ever. You know, it just kind of looked like they were all blue screened in or green screened in and comped together. It was not. Uh, it was kind of distracting. But I mean, I also know a lot of Sonic heads like really loved it, and like you know, I'm happy for them. We went to the mall like on opening day, like to do Christmas shopping and stuff, and like it was it was a scene. There was like tons of people lined up to meet Sonic. Like they had like a meet and greet thing, and like I don't know, happy for him. Yeah, I have stupid fandoms and stuff. I'm not saying, you know, I I like a lot of goofy stuff, but I didn't understand that movie. Again, I should probably be using some reference when it comes to these treads, but lazy. I'm just gonna put in the edge right here. Give it some room. I forgot to on this side. Yeah, lots of just diving back in and adding details right now. Hopefully, we can get this knocked out pretty quick though, because I'm getting hungry. I'm ready to eat, man. Maybe thicken up his lines a little bit. But maybe I just won't worry about it. I just want to like have him separate from the tank a little bit because the tank's pretty busy. Yeah, that's cute. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Yeah, immediately regretted that. There we go. Add in some dark shade for the seats. That'll help pop them out. You know, let's just fill that in. There we go. That's feeling better. Then I can just like indicate by erasing out like make a headrest. That's feeling okay. Like an old school tank? That's the idea, man. But thank you. I watched the Inspector Gadget movie yesterday. I think that's why I made these headlights actually. Um, that old 90 or year 2000 or something, right? With Matthew Broderick. And that movie is so ridiculous. And I didn't, I don't think I ever saw it when it was out, but uh, his car is like the Gadget Mobile, and he's got like eyeballs in the headlights, and he talks, and it's really really dumb. So I think I should just go full Gadget Mobile and give him like a smile and some like eyeballs. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah. When I remember I worked, I think I worked at a movie theater when that movie came out. And I remember thinking right back then, like, nobody asked for this. What are you doing? They made a sequel to it too, you know? That was the craziest thing, is they made a sequel, and I think Matthew Broderick wasn't even returning. He realized what a mistake it was, and then they got French Stewart to play Inspector Gadget. Let's go with technical pen. I just want to give him some big stupid teeth. Yeah, that's better. That's exactly what you want. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I can't give him like wrinkles. It feels weird, but whatever. Yeah, what else did Broderick do around that time? Was it? I remember him being in Godzilla. Unfortunately, I remember Inspector Gadget because I just watched it. But yeah, let's get rid of those hatches. Those aren't looking good. That's looking weird. Okay. I'm feeling this. I think this is cool. Let's add a little more dust being kicked up. Something like that. And then I'm just gonna color this, and we'll call it a day. Okay, I'm gonna add, I don't think anything's on that layer. I don't need this one anymore. Let's go ahead and want to do this like a sort of olive. And then I'm gonna just start outlining where I want my olive color to go. And I'm going to be really loose with this. I'm just sort of blocking out colors. And then I can go back in and add different colors and highlights and all that stuff. Oh, nice. Sarah Jessica Parker. True. I think they're still married, right? Wasn't producers around that time too? Honestly, like maybe that was a little bit later. But the Mel Brooks like producers, I think he was in that too. That was supposed to be good. Or no, that was good. I did watch that. God, it's been a while. That's feeling good for like just a base color. Maybe this other one here I can do like a more brown, add some more red into it. Put that below, and just real quickly do the same thing here. Yeah, it's feeling good. For the wheels, the treads probably got to be like a brown or dark, like a dark brown. Probably like they're picking up dirt all the time. Maybe the same thing. Let's do that with, yeah, let's do that here. And then the little wheels inside the treads will make that like a olive, kind of like the top part of the tank. Just to separate it a little bit and keep the colors pretty simple, limited color palette. Yeah, I'm feeling that. What was Sarah Jessica Parker doing after Sex and the City? That was probably late 90s, early 2000s, like when Matthew Broderick was in Godzilla and all that stuff too, right? But yeah, I would say you guys could probably skip Inspector Gadget. That's feeling good. And I want to do some like yellowish dust color. That can go on top of everything. This is probably too saturated, this yellow color, but we'll just go with it for right now. Actually, maybe that's okay. I want to do something about this line color. What color should we do for for the flag, Arun? What do you like? I'll wait till I hear your reply there. And I do like a lighter yellow for the eyes here. It can be a little jaundicey, this tank. And then I want to do like a little complementary blue. This is definitely too blue, but I can adjust that. Yeah, we might end up making that green, but let me just dial that in. I just wanted to see if there's something I could do to make it kind of pop a little bit. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's make it green. And he needs a little pink nose for sure, right? Orange, actually I used the pink background from the draw this. Okay, all right, let's do that. I'll do, it's sort of like this like desaturated pink. That might actually be a nice color for the background. We'll try the flag first. Oops. And then we'll do the background after that. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Let's just leave that being the only, his nose and that flag. I like that. For the two itself, let's go like kind of, I'm almost inclined to go white, but because I think blue and pink is going to be a little obnoxious, but we can play with it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making a clipping mask, and I'm just going to draw a shape around that and then fill. Make sure that I'm on this white color. Yeah, I feel like that's, yeah, let's go something like more like that. I just want to make sure it reads, but I want it to like feel a little bit more designed. Okay, yeah, that's feeling okay. Now let's do, I want to do like a dark green, and that's going to be this line color. If I can do clipping mask here again. I think I can throw all of these lines in there, make it all like this dark green, and then I can erase out whatever I don't like. Yeah, something like that. A little bit darker, that's fine. So now we got this like nice green color that's all of our line work for the tank there. And then I want to do the same thing for these wheels. And then for the tread, I'm probably going to do like a dark brown or something. And for the bunny, probably give them like a dark blue or something. Something that's not so harsh, you know, like the black line is just really harsh. And let's see, clipping mask again. Clipping mask is my best friend. And then we can do some like, save the black for the black shadows and stuff to give depth. Yeah. And for his eyes and stuff too. Cute, right? I'm gonna do like a dark gray, maybe a dark grayish blue. That can be the eye color. So I'm just circling the eyes right now. I'm doing like a real messy job, just defining an area that I'm gonna block some color into. And then I also want to like make this bunny I want to make him like a real light blue on the inside, like almost white, but something that's not going to be exactly white. So I'm going to go ahead and make this line layer my reference. And then I'm going to do really light blue. And on a new layer, I'd fill in the color there, fill in the color here. Yeah. And I'm gonna just also make a new clipping mask because I want this to be 100% opacity, but I also still want to mess with the color. That new clipping mask is gonna be like my shadow layer. And then I'm going to drop the saturation. It's almost white. It's like such like a powder blue. But it just gives it a little something different. That may even be too saturated. All right, now I can just get like a dark blue, darker blue, maybe something a little vibrant. And using the clipping mask, I can like just kind of add in some shadow. And again, I can mess with the opacity or the color to just kind of get a different effect. Like something like that. Also, he's probably going to get a cast shadow from that windshield. I think our light source is probably going to be in the upper right of the image, so I can give them some shadow here. And then we can use the white for the highlights. I want to give his eye a little highlight right there. And a little edge light. Cute. Something like that. Something like that. And then I'm thinking the background of this, you know, it's probably going to be, who knows, like a deserty, like smoggy yellow color, like something like this, but maybe a lot lighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm gonna fill this in real quick. And then I want to do the line color. Clipping mask again. And I'm gonna just do something a little bit darker and more desaturated so you can just see what we're doing, and then we can mess with the color later. My reference layer is still on. Whoops. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. We made it. Okay. Fill all that in. Fill this in. It's not feeling bad. I do need to clean up some of these lines still, but that'll come at the end. We can worry about that later. And I want to do sort of dark desaturated brown for the line on here on the treads. Oh man, I realized I didn't do the back wheels there. I need to be adding some more shadow in here anyway though. You know, it's feeling pretty flat. So that'll solve a lot of it. Something like that, and then the other tread. Yeah, I should have just left it all black, honestly. Man, I can get stuck in these little details. Like, how long have I been doing this now? I honestly don't even know where to check to see like how long this stream's been running.
Hello.
Hey, I'm live.
Talking to people?
Yeah, Rune's in here.
Hi. Oh, hi.
you think? Hi.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Bunting.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna do like a background color here. And I'm gonna mess with that opacity because ugh. And then I want to do like a yellow and airbrush. Dude, he's got yellow teeth. I'm looking for the Gaussian blur. There we go. And then I need the, nope, not clipping mask. Undo that. All right, I'm gonna put this as a reference. And I'm going to fill, and then we're going to use this one as a reference. And make a new layer and fill again, and now we have a white background for the bunny and everything. Now that yellow's not showing through. It's like a little desert storm bunny. Actually, I don't know if I love that like yellow background, but we'll go with it for right now. I just want to add some more. Doesn't need to be an airbrush, you know, like to keep it. I have a bad habit of just like using blurs for the shadows and stuff, and I don't like that. You know, nobody likes that. I just want to use something like that. Keep it nice and sharp. That's feeling okay. Maybe this bunny should be like, I'm just playing with the color. He just felt out of place because he was so blue. So if I can tone that down, make him a little bit warmer, it might be nice. And let's do the same thing with his line. I think this is his line, right? Yeah. Just gonna add some more green into his line, I think. It's cute. It gives it like, it makes the color have a little bit more of a theme. Feels a little bit better that way. And I want to find my Tinderbox, there we go. Fix that line because it's all weird looking there. It's better. Now I'm just gonna add some shadow and we're gonna be done, man. I'm calling this 5 minutes tops. Can we do it? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Passenger 57. Some Wesley Snipes vibes. I love that movie. Some little shadows here. These are the dangerous details for me. I can get stuck at doing this for a long time just because it's so satisfying. It immediately just gives your drawing so much more dimension. I'm trying not to get stuck. Yeah, that's feeling good. And same thing over here. I think I can pretty much just like fill that whole piece right there. I have a dumb reference layer on, so I need to make that the reference. There we go. I can pretty much just like fill that whole piece, I think, and then I can just erase out the pieces that I want to have highlights in. I think that'll be the best way to go about that. So I'm just going to go back to my technical pen here. I just want to hit those little highlights just to erase that shadow and have them pop a little bit. You can probably do the same thing in here. Just tighten up all those little shadows and stuff. Feels a little bit messy. That's found better. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure this is multiplied. And I'm going to grab this color and I'm going to do the same thing right there. Just give that a little cast shadow. And little pieces to round it out here, 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 here. That's better. And the last thing, let's see. Get that little olive shadow right there. Make sure this guy's got a white smile. Oops. Got to be under my line layer and above the tank color. Ah, man, these reference layers are killing me. Turn that. So what I typically will do is I'll make what I'm working on the reference layer and then turn it off so I don't have to deal with it anymore, you know. but that's feeling better. Now I can do some more highlights and I'll be done. Make sure that I put it underneath my line layer so I'm not drawing over the line, and I can be a little bit messier with the highlights. And then I want to do another highlight layer, but I want to drop the opacity a lot because I just want to do it on these dirty tank treads. These have been picking up a lot of dirt and stuff, so they're not getting very hot highlights. Back to the little metal pieces. Pink, pink, pink. Nice, right? Maybe even want to give it some highlight on the little dust clouds, but I want to make sure I have them filled in at least too. You ever get lost in your layers? Man, pain in the butt. And the last thing, like I said, little highlights on the dust, and then I want to do some little rocks and stuff in the I'm on the wrong layer there. The last thing I want to do is some like some little rocks, like little highlights on the rocks and shadows on the rocks and the ground to like make it feel like it's a little desert. But yeah, I think that's feeling okay. Now let's do a dark brown. That can be our rock color. Yeah, just something like that to like lightly indicate it. You can be really rough with it, but I also want to go above that smoke cloud, honestly. Right? That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's feeling better. I'm not even gonna bother with like making a new layer. I just want to like add in some background dust here. Yeah, that's nice. And same thing here. I'm not even gonna jump back into the background layer. I'm just gonna fill that in. And also, let's see, last thing. I feel like I've said that 5 times, but okay. Let's do reference. And then I just want to make this sort of like a very light powdery blue. And I might get rid of this, but I just want to see what this looks like if I just do this on the right layer. Yeah, that's feeling okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's it, guys. Arun, if you're still there, what do you think? You like it? I think it's feeling pretty cute. Cool. All right. Stamp of approval. I'm gonna go eat, but thanks for watching and see you next time, man. All right. Later.